Character Creation Day. So I am standing in a living room, that is my background, a living room that has some couches, a big window, like picture window, there's a television in here and like a stand or shelving standing. So again, I'm standing in what's a living room, and that's going to be our imagined place for our character creation. It's all going to take place today. We're going to imagine we're in the living room when we do our character creations today. And why don't we get to the moving and grooving, okay? Anyone else enough to remember this song?
She said, just as we had started to climb together, looking up, I said, hey, look, maybe I can see you tonight. And she said, never. Well, thought I was out of luck. 10 seconds later, somehow we got stuck in that elevator. Heaven on the 7th floor. Heaven on the 7th floor. I'm gonna tell you, I've never been so high before. So don't you rescue me. Never set me free. I said, oh yeah. Try me to be here all night together. She said, have a song in 5 minutes time. Whatever. Make it 10. Have to be operator. I'm having so much fun in this elevator. Heaven on the 7th floor. Heaven on the 7th floor. Well, I've never been so high before. So don't you rescue me. Never set me free. I'm in heaven.
All right, guys, let's bring that to a stop. Maybe. All right, we will. All right, guys, good. Let's just take a couple deep breaths and blow out. Take a couple deep breaths and blow it out. Okay, so guys, just a couple notes. March 7th in my Zoom class, we'll be having the first set of auditions for the radio show. So I'm really excited about that and about us creating this radio show. Also April 1st, April Fool's Day is the acting showcase where I showcase the character challenges you send me. If you want to be featured in that, you need to do the character challenges. All right, but before we do that, let us warm up our mouth a little bit. Let's chew like we're chewing a big wad of gum. Good, and let's take a big face. Open up and eat that apple, pucker up, and suck that lemon. Open wide and eat that apple, and suck her up, pucker up, and suck that lemon. And open wide and eat that apple, pucker up, and suck that lemon one more time. Open wide and eat that apple, pucker up, and suck that lemon. Good, 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 guys. Shake that out, shake that out. Okay, good. So today we're imagining that we're in the living room, the film set, and we're going to be getting phone calls and reacting to that phone call. All right? So not so much about our words, what we say, but how we react. All right? So I'm gonna come in a little bit closer. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer for the scene because acting again is about what we say, but a lot of acting is really about non-verbal communication, what we don't say. So I'm going to focus a lot of March on non-verbal communication, what we don't say, how we react. All right. So in this week, I'm going to show you a couple scenes. But for today, use your cell phone or phone, and we're going to imagine we're getting phone calls. We're going to say hello. So line to be hello. And okay, fine. All right. Hello and okay, fine. All right. So hello. Okay, fine. These are our lines. Let's do it again. Hello. Okay, fine. So what's going to happen is you're going to imagine you get a phone call. Hello. And then you're going to hear news. Through your imagination, you're going to react. So, hello. The news makes me very angry. I react to what I'm hearing. Okay, fine. Okay, so again, I want the news you hear and your imagination to trigger the answer. So I will give you the emotion that you're going to feel, and then you'll say, okay, fine. After the, because whatever news you hear will make you feel that emotion. So for one more example, the phone rings, I say hello. Okay, fine. I react to news that makes me angry. All right. So again, I'm close up so you can see my face. Again, the phone rings. Hello. Okay, fine. All right. Now, when you say hello, guys, you don't know who it is. You don't know what the news is. So your hello is hello, your normal hello. And whatever news you hear, whatever emotion I give you, that's how you're going to react. All right. So use your cell phone. If you don't have a phone available, you can do the fake phone. So, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna go back out. You can see my whole body, and then we'll get to our first scene. We're gonna do 2 takes of each scene as if we're on a movie set. All right, got your phones. All right, good. Okay, so again, you'll hear the phone ring, pick it up, say hello, and I'll give you the news. I will give you the emotion of how the news you're hearing is making you feel. All right. So our first one is annoyed. When you hear hello, when you say hello, you hear some news that makes you feel annoyed. Okay, and annoyed can be like frustrated, but it makes you feel annoyed. So when you're reacting to that news, you're feeling annoyed. Okay? Really react to that. Really, whatever you hear in your imagination is so annoying. Maybe it's another telemarketing call or some spam call that you're so tired of getting because it's nobody you know. Well, hello? And then feeling annoyed, okay? So you're letting that noise, whatever you're hearing, you're feeling annoyed by it, then you just say, okay, fine. All right? All right. Annoyed phone call. Take 1. Phone rings. Pick it up. Whatever you hear makes you feel really annoyed. So you're okay, fine. And cut. Good. Let's do another one like that. So again, you hear the phone ring, pick it up, say hello. The news will make you feel really annoyed, and then you say, okay, fine. Then hang up. Ready? Annoyed phone call 2 and action. Phone rings, pick it up. Whatever you hear makes you feel really annoyed. Okay, fine. And cut. Good. And guys, today, okay, fine. You don't need to wait for me to tell you, but just give yourself a little bit of time to really react to that news. Say, okay, fine, and then I will say cut. Okay. So let's go on first to our next scene. All right. So guys, the next phone call. What you hear when you hear hello, that makes you feel like really embarrassed. I don't know what that news is, but I know whatever someone's saying makes you feel embarrassed. So let's add imagine you're getting the phone call. There's other people in the room with you. So whatever this is, it makes you feel embarrassed. Okay, fine. All right. Maybe if you're honey saying something that's embarrassing. So imagine there are other people in this room as you get this phone call, and whatever you hear makes you feel so embarrassed. Okay? So again, if the phone ring, hello, whatever you hear makes you feel embarrassed, and then you'll say, okay, fine. Okay, ready? Embarrassed phone call, take 1 and action. Hear the phone ring. Yes. And cut. Good. I can do it. I can think of that. Remember, embarrassed phone call. Take 2 and action. And cut. Good. Guys, you noticed once I did action that time, I didn't say anything because I'm set. Once the director said action, UFC is probably not going to be talking during the scene, so that's why I stopped doing that. So let's go on to our third scene, okay? Okay, guys. You're back, you're in the living room by yourself now. You get that phone call and you resent what you hear. Whatever you hear makes you feel so resentful. I don't know what that is, but you're feeling resentful. Again, you're getting that phone call, hello, whatever news you hear makes you feel resentful. And then it disappeared. Okay, ready? Resentful phone call. Remember it's hello, hear the news, okay, fine. Ready? And action. And cut. Good. Good. All right, let's do that again. Resentful phone call. Remember, you'll hear the phone ring. Hello. Okay, fine. And whatever you hear between, you really resent. All right. Oh. Okay, ready? And resentful phone call. Take 2 and action. And cut. Good. Now, good. I want you to not anticipate. What I mean, so, for example, if you get an angry call, don't answer. Hello, angry. Always answer. The thing that we always have to work on as actors is the element of surprise. Even when we know what's gonna happen. That's why I love improv so much. But honestly, guys, unless you're doing an improv show, most of the time you know what's going to happen. So improv helps you with just imagining if it had to be always like it's happening for the first time. That's what we usually take Normally you might do 5 or 12, but that was like happening for the first time every time. Alright, let's go on to our fourth scene. Okay guys, so this time you get that phone call. Whatever you hear, makes you feel very curious. Okay, fine. Right? But whatever you hear, you knew whatever you knew. Whatever news you hear is making you very curious. Alright? What's going on? The news makes you feel curious. Alright? And again, there's a phone ring, hello. Whatever news you hear makes you feel curious. Ready? And curious phone call, take 1, and action. Good, and cut. Good. Alright, let's do that one more time. Ready? Again, you get the phone ring, hello, if you're curious, and then you'll say, okay, fine, ready? Curious phone call, take 2, and action. And cut. Good. Take that out. And let's go to our character creative challenge for this week. Alright guys, for our character creation challenge, you're going to make an emotional phone call. But what I mean by that is, since you're probably recording this on your cell phone, use your hand, you'll make a call, you'll dial. So if you're angry, you may dial like this, right? If you're sad, you might dial like this, right? So whatever if you're scared, you might dial like this. So you're gonna make an emotional phone call, you're gonna dial and then have a brief conversation. So for example, if I'm scared of my name is Mary, all my electricity went out and my house is very dark. Can you help me? Right? So that was a fear phone call. All right. Or you might make a happy phone call. So again, you're gonna dial, and I got them. Most of you guys are gonna record this on your cell phone. Give your hand to your phone. Make the call, dial it with whatever emotion. Mom, I want $1 million. Okay, so again, your character creation challenge, you're going to make an emotional phone call. You're going to dial and then have a few words of whoever you're talking to share whatever news that is. Whether you're angry, sad, grateful, bad news, you create that they're improv, but you're going to make an emotional phone call because you're recording yourself just use your hand as your cell phone. Okay. And if you have another phone, you can use that, but if not, don't worry, use your hand. So that is your character creation challenge for today, is to create an emotional phone call. This again will go out in my weekly email tomorrow. And remember, April 1st is our talent showcase, and March 7th is our first audition for our upcoming video show, which I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna go back out the long shot. We're gonna do end it the way we begin it with a little more moving and grooving. See you tomorrow.